Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. This is the latest album in my Does This Album Suck series. So, in my community, I asked my viewers which of these 4 albums that were the most popular ones that my viewers requested. And it looks like Kiss the Elder won with 36% of the votes. I might at some point do the Rolling Stones Undercover because it got quite a few votes too. So thanks for everybody who voted. And it would be nice if, there were 299 votes. It would be really nice if all 299 people that voted actually left a comment on this video. As if that's going to happen. But I would appreciate it. Any likes really help the channel, and comments. So I have honestly never heard, I've heard, I think, bits of this album, but I've never listened to it. I was a Kiss fan at first, when they first came on the scene in 1973. I bought their debut album, which I still love today. It's my favorite. I was kind of disappointed with Hotter Than Hell, mainly the production. Dressed to Kill was good. Kiss Alive I loved, back in the day. And Destroyer was the last Kiss album I bought, and that was okay too. But overall, I haven't been a big Kiss fan, to say the least. But, I'm going to give an honest review of this. I know that some Kiss fans think it's actually pretty good and that's underrated. Some Kiss fans don't like it, just the way it is. So, as always, I'll do a little mini review of each song. And because on YouTube there's going to be copyright, I'll speed up each song. And if you want to listen along with me, I'll have a free link to my Patreon if you want to watch the whole video. And consider joining my Patreon and requesting an album. So I do a little mini review of each song, and then at the end, I give, my more full review, and I rate the album. No, I don't. I'm thinking of Patreon. No, I will rate the album. But before that, I will say at the end if the album sucks or it doesn't, and I have no idea. So here we go. So there are 11 songs. 1981, 42 minutes, 52 seconds. Oh, the things I do for my viewers. All right, here we go. I've got some lemon water to get me through this. All right, first up is Fanfare, which is, I think, an instrumental because there's no lyrics. So here we go. Good so far. Well, the album sucks. No. First thing that came to my mind is Spinal Tap. I could see Spinal Tap doing that kind of intro to one of their albums. So, all right. So that's the intro, Fanfare. It was not much to say about it. They're trying to, I guess, set you into the mood for the exciting album. So next up is Just a Boy. stop it there. So I could just imagine Kiss fans back in the day when this album came out. They must have been. I'd love to hear any comments from, older Kiss fans that bought this expecting, another Destroyer or Rock and Roll Over or Hotter Than Hell, and then they hear this. But I think that was Paul Stanley vocals, of course, and he sang that well. So not a terrible song, but is it suitable for Kiss, right? Next up is Odyssey. You know what? Being totally honest, that kind of sucked. But I wasn't sure who was singing that. At first I thought it was Gene Simmons, but I'm pretty sure it was Paul Stanley, right? Yeah, so hopefully it gets better. We'll see. Next up is Only You. And I do, I have read up. I'm not that I'm an expert on this album, but I'm pretty sure Gene and Paul aren't fans of it today. Ace Frehley, I don't even know if he plays on this. I don't think he's a fan. And I know Lou Reed helped write the lyrics for A World Without Heroes. I love Lou Reed. So that was a kind of strange that he would do any work with Kiss, but that's cool. So next up is Only You. Okay, that song was better. It wasn't bad, except for that one part where they use that vocal effect on the vocals, and it's a little odd. So I think Gene Simmons sang the first part and then Paul Stanley near the end. But yeah, much better than Odyssey, And also realize this is a first listen. Maybe even if I say this album sucks at the end, maybe if I listen to this a few times, I would end up liking it. Who knows? All right, so Under the Rose, which rhymes with who knows. I couldn't help but laugh at some of the lyrics and pretty cheesy. But I will say, the music, is well done and really good guitar solo. What I like about when I use Spotify instead of YouTube, I can still, search online. So I'm just reading up a bit more on this album and seeing if Ace Frehley, is doing any of the guitar work on the album. So that song was, like I said, cheesy, a little over the top. And yeah. So next up is Under the Rose. All right, that almost sounded like a Kiss song. So that was, yeah, Ace Frehley does play guitar on this. Excellent guitar work by Ace on that song and vocals. He sang that. Probably the best song so far. Not saying it was a great song, but better than some of what I've heard so far. And I honestly don't know. I'm halfway through. I don't know if this album sucks or not. We'll see at the end. Here we go. Next up is a World Without Heroes, which was, I guess, co-written by Lou Reed. World without heroes, it's like a world without sun. You can't come to anyone without heroes. World without heroes, it's like a never ending race. It's like a time without a place. The one that stays is what it brings. But you don't know what you're after, or there's something's happening, and you don't know what you don't know. World without heroes, world without dreams, things are no more than they seem. World without heroes, it's like a bird without wings, or a bell that never rings. Just a sigh and a swing. But you don't know what you're after, or there's something's happening, and you don't know what you don't know. World without heroes, there's nothing to be. There's no place for me. I'm so confused. Because that actually was a pretty good song. And, like I said, I'm a big fan of Lou Reed, but It was just the only thing is, if somebody just played me that song and said, "Guess who this is?" I would never guess Kiss. Uh, but yeah, it was a good song and good guitar work by Ace. Best song on the album so far. Next up is The Oath. Oh boy. So I didn't mind the guitar riff. The guitar riff was pretty cool, but it's just so Spinal Tap-ish to me. The and Paul Stanley's never been one of my favorite musicians. Uh, I think I like, well, Ace Frehley is my favorite, and then Gene Simmons for his his bass work, and I do like his vocals, and then probably Peter Criss. I know he's not playing on this album, but Peter Criss, especially for Black Diamond, I love his vocals on that, and a good drummer. But yeah, never been a big fan of Paul Stanley, although I do like the interviews he gives. He seems pretty intelligent. So next up is Mr. Blackwell. 3 songs to go. I know it says here one more release. I know there was a 12th song. It's like a really short instrumental. It says here one more release. I don't know what that means. Right there. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. All right. Mr. Blackwell. That was, for me, the worst song, or one of the worst songs on the album. But the thing is, like I said, first, like I'm a big fan of Ween, the pod. First time I heard that album, I would have said the album sucked. I hated it. And now I played it like at least 30 times in the past 3 months or so. So yeah, I'm just going on first impressions. All right, so 2 songs to go. Escape from the Island. We're finally out of here. Thank God. Well, darn it, that was pretty good. I like that. Good guitar work by Ace and yeah, and Eric Carr. May he rest in peace. So yeah, that was good. 1 song to go. I. We did it. I mean, I did it. You didn't do it, I did it. All right. So, first off, before I give the review, does Kiss Music from the Elder suck? Yes. Music from the Elder sucks. I did not enjoy the album except for a couple of songs. Only You was okay. A World Without Heroes was good, and Escape from the Island. I like that. Gene Simmons' bass work. I love the sound of his bass. Just and also reading up, Bob Ezrin produced this album, and of course he produced early Lou Reed albums, like Berlin, which is one of my favorites. And I guess at this time he was going through, a pretty bad cocaine habit, so that's his excuse for this album, I guess. Yeah, Gene. I don't think Gene or Paul are fans of this. I don't think any of the Kiss members are. But like I said, Kiss fans, there are fans of this album. I'm just not one of them. For a first listen, it was just so over the top and cheesy and weird. I like weird, but it was stupid weird. And yeah, so it sucked for me. I would give, out of 10, and I'm being very generous, I would give the album like a 3 out of 10. And yeah, so that's my review of Kiss, Music from the Elder. And like I said, I hope if you want to watch, listen to all of the songs along with me, I'll have a link for my Patreon below for free. And also consider joining my Patreon and requesting a full album or even songs, because I do song reactions too. So Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry if I disappointed any. No, seriously. I'm sure there's some Kiss fans that love this album and we're hoping I give it a good review. But, it's just my opinion. Everybody's got their own opinions on music. And yeah, for me, it sucked. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.